Welcome everybody to the Charlottesville Dental Care Sim Racing Unleashed Cup Series, a Sunday night round number 5 here in the Lone Star State, Texas Motor Speedway, presented by MaxspeedTV. How is everybody in YouTube land doing tonight? I see Brennan Kennedy out there already. What do I expect from Texas? Well, I'm seeing a lot of guys already getting a little loose out there, so this could be a loosey-goosey show, but we'll see. Things may tighten up after they can get some laps in, but of course, myself, Joshua Medlaw, going to be on the call for you all here again tonight. Now, the air temp is only 72 degrees, but there's a little bit of a wind out there at about 10 to 12 miles an hour, so they're going to be having to deal with the wind, too. Track temp is only 84, so it is not hot at all. Now, they are going to be pulling 134 laps here tonight. That's 201 miles. The tire window, they're looking at about 4 total sets in all, but they only get 3 behind the wall. They do run 100% fuel, so we're looking at about a fuel window somewhere in the ballpark of about 50 to 55 laps. They cannot make it to the stage, which will be at the completion of lap 66. However, talk about it every week. We're going to continue to talk about it, and that is that pit road. Pit road here is only 45 miles an hour, and when you are pushing speeds of about 190, 192 miles an hour, you got to get it down to 45. You cannot make a mistake on pit road. Now, going with that, well, we've got a few drivers that have, but I think they'll be okay here tonight. We'll also watch pit road as the race goes on. Now, pace speed, hopefully we don't see a whole lot of that, but if we do or see some of it, it is 55 miles an hour. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the point standings coming into tonight. Now, Mark Whitley is just on rails here, folks. Man, I don't know what to say about that guy. We've only had 2 different winners. Of course, we had Brad Delph winning the opener at Daytona, which was round 1 of the Harpoon 100. This is actually the second race of the Harpoon 100 as well. So Brad Delph is looking to make it 2 for 2 in the Harpoon 100. But going back to Mark Whitley, he is the other driver that has won here as well. He's won the past 3, and he is looking to make it a 4th in a row. And right now he's sitting in 2nd here in practice. But Mark Whitley at 166 points. Michael Yarrow, who is actually the quickest in practice here, he is in 2nd at 148. He is 18 behind Mark. Brad Delph, who we just talked about, he is up a spot here in 3rd at 144 points. He is 22 behind the leader and 4 behind Yarrow. Cal Heath up 2 spots from last week. He is in 4th at 139, 27 behind the leader and 5 behind Delph. Brian Dunkelberger up 2 spots as well, cracking the top 5. He is in 5th at 135, 31 behind the leader and 4 behind Heath. Brandon Sheets down a spot into 6th at 132, 34 behind the leader and 3 behind Dunkelberger. Jason Adams in 7th, down 4 spots, 129 points, 37 behind the leader and 3 behind Sheets. Isaiah Sutherland up 2 spots in the 8th at 128. He is 38 behind the leader, but he's only 1 point behind Adams. Mark Kosick is going to be down 2 spots in the 9th, 118 points, 48 behind the leader and 10 behind Sutherland. Rounding out our top 10, here's David Cassidy. He's going to be cracking the top 10 and 10th at 113, 53 behind the leader and 5 behind Mark. Over here on the outside of the top 10, looking in, Larry Blair is up 2 spots at 11th, 109, 57 behind the leader and 4 behind Cassidy. Robbie Darnell is going to stay where he's at here in 12th at 107, 59 behind the leader and 2 behind Blair. One of the biggest movers, Rusty Modesti, up 10 spots, cracking the top 16, the top 20, just on the outside of the top 12 here. He is at 100 points even. 66 behind the leader and 7 behind Darnell. Hunter Hayward is into 14th, down 5 spots, 98 points, 68 behind the leader and 2 behind Modesti. Brandon Hartwell up 4 spots in 15th at 95 points, 71 behind the leader and 3 behind Hayward. Mike Chamberlain cracking the top 16, and that is actually your cutoff there for the chase. We've got a ways to go, but Mike Chamberlain right now is right there in 16th, up 5 positions, 92 points, 74 behind the leader and 3 behind Hartwell. And those on the outside looking in, of course, each and every week, this is definitely going to change. Dave Bush up a spot in 17th at 90 points, 76 behind the leader and 2 behind Chamberlain. Adam Lichty down 4 positions into 18th at 85 points, 81 behind the leader and 5 behind Bush. Then we get to our only tie here in the top 20 between Joshua Jones down 3 spots and Ryan Messer down 2. Both of these gentlemen 84 points. They are both 82 behind Mark Whitley, but they are only 1 behind Adam Lichty. So still very, very close in the points here, folks. And anything is definitely going to happen. Of course, Texas here tonight, and then we go to Kansas next week, Homestead, and then Atlanta before the Easter break. So we've still got a whole lot of racing left to go. Even after the Easter break, we've still got several more races before we get into the chase. So this is by all means not over. Check back in with us next week. We'll see how the points stack up then. But man, it's very close between the drivers, and yeah, definitely anything can happen and will change. But it looks like still Michael Yarbrough is the quickest in practice here. Mark Whitley there is in 2nd. Ryan Messer 3rd. Joshua Sobel 4th. Brad Delph right now is rounding out the top 5 in that practice order. Well, we are coming down to about 3 minutes here, folks, so we're going to go ahead and step away and play the national anthem provided by Manus Rising. So hang tight. Qualifying will be underway when we come back.
All the land, I know the praise. So say, stand in the plane, the U.S. of A. Oh, say, just that star, spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the free, and the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Alrighty, folks, qualifying is underway. Times will be starting to roll in here in just a second as Ryan Messer will be crossing the stripe here for his official first lap. Right now, that is going to put him, or it looks like right now, in second, as David Cassidy also is going to be putting in his first lap. Several drivers out here already going to be putting in their qualifying laps. 2 laps, 5 minutes is what they get. Now, a big shout out to, of course, everybody that's out there already in chat. Tara's out there, Pax, Brendan. Big shout out to all the fans. A big shout out to Charlottesville Dental Care and, of course, Harpoon Designs for coming on board sponsoring the Sim Racing Unleashed Cup series. One awesome series, that is for sure. And like I said, folks, one stage. They do get 3 green, white, checkered attempts if it comes down to it. However, we're not really going to get into that right now. We haven't even started racing yet. But Tara's out there. I see you, Pax, Brendan, and of course all 8 of you, 7 of you that are watching. Looks like several drivers are done. Mark Whitley, we talked about him earlier. No surprise, up at the top spot. We're going back over here. If Mark holds on to it, going back over to the schedule, he's already got 2 poles on his belt already. We'll see here if he can hang on to this one. Mike Chamberlain, of course, sitting at the exit of pit road. John Held in the 72s out here. Got a lot of drivers that are not coming out right now, but Isaiah Sutherland is going to be done as well. He is currently in 7th. Michael Yarrow is coming out. Brandon Sheets also out on track as well. We'll see where these 2 drivers end up. Michael was the quickest in practice, and it looks like he is not going to start his lap officially. He towed it back to pit road. He'll be able to get back out there. Jason Adams in the 24 coming out. He's going to be putting in his lap. About a minute and a half left to go. Really can't interview anybody right at the present time. We just don't know who is going to grab the pole. Here comes Brandon Hartwell out on track. Brandon Sheets crossing the stripe with a 30.437. That is going to put him, I believe. Oh, it didn't count. Oh, did he hit the wall? Oh, okay. Well, that's news. 13 of you watching already. Coming down to the final 40 seconds here. And I'm going to go ahead and grab Mark Whitley here, folks. Coming down to the final 30. I don't know if anybody is going to be able to beat that time. Boy, Brandon Sheets, though, he went straight up to 3rd. Well, let's go ahead and get him down here real quick. Mark Whitley, got a copy, buddy?
Gotcha.
Well, another pole here, it looks like. So congratulations on that. But this is Texas, man. What's it like down there? Well, what'd you feel out in practice?
Yeah, the setup feels a little weird. It's almost like You get on the gas, it's tight. If you get off the gas, it's kind of loose. So it's kind of the opposite of what you normally are used to. So it's pretty good. I think it should be decent racing, pretty stable. It's not too crazy on us. So we'll find out real quick how good it is with a bunch of cars around us.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So, well, you guys are gridding up here, man. Again, congratulations on another pole. Of course, you're going for 4 in a row, too. So you got a big old target on your back tonight.
Yeah, that's something I don't think I've ever done. So we'll see how it goes. I'm sure there's a pretty big target on my back, especially with a little bit of money on the line tonight. So we'll find out.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So, yeah, the Harpoon 100, the second race of that. So, Mark, good luck out there, and congratulations, man, on another pole.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, well, let's go ahead and get on the grid here tonight. Mark Whitley grabbing the pole with a 29.772. Congratulations again to Mark on that. Another pole under his belt. Ron Messer going to be on the outside of him in second. Brandon Sheets in third. Brad Delph in fourth. Rusty Modesti in fifth. Joshua Sobel in sixth. Gary Slapinski in seventh. Chris Paff in eighth. John Held ninth. And Isaiah Sutherland rounding out our top 10. Kyle Heath in 11th. Brandon Hartwell in 12th. Larry Blair 13th. David Cassidy in 14th. Mike Rhino in 15th. Now, that's of the qualifiers. Of the non-qualifiers, Michael Yarrow is going to start 16th. Jeff Gilmore in 17th. Dave Bush in 18th. Byron Bartlett, 19th. Mike Chamberlain in 20th. Kevin Roy, 21st. Keith Hurlbut, 22nd. Benjamin Butler, 23rd. Paul Buzz Cohen in 24th. Jason Adams, 25th. Mark Kosick in 26th. John Henderson, 27th. Robert Chaswick in 28th, and that's going to round out the field. So 28 drivers out here tonight at Texas. Well, pretty good turnout. I'm not seeing Sheets on the grid or Buzz out there. That would be Paul. Okay, Paul did grid. Not seeing Sheets on the grid here. And it looks like he is not going to grid. He may be starting on pit road. Is Brandon Sheets. Okay, so he is in Discord, so he is out there racing. He just might be starting on pit road, but we are rolling off here, folks. Let me get that driver bar back up here. All right, Mark Whitley in the 77 will be in control. Once the pace truck dives off to the safety of pit road, 134 lap stage at the end of lap 66. Top 5 will receive those stage points. Winning the stage, you get 5, and then, of course, coming in 5th, you will get 1 point. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So it's backwards for everybody that does not know. That's how they do it here with the Sim Racing Unleashed. But here we go, down into 3. Pull those belts tight, folks. So one more time, pace truck will dive off to the safety of pit road. Now out of 4 here. I do believe, Mark, I think all greens, they have to go on green. I don't think they can jump it. So pace truck dives off. Waiting on the green here at Texas. Holding them back, holding them back. Here we go, folks, through the tri-oval. And there's the green. Here we go. Boogity, boogity, boogity. We're racing here tonight in Texas. We'll just see how they can handle this track. This is the new Texas, folks. Very fast. And, of course, a lot of draft. You can pick up a lot of draft here. And we're already seeing 1 lap under his belt. Mark Whitley, and he's gaining some ground. He's kind of pulling away right now just a little bit, about a half a second now ahead of Ryan Messer. Brad Delph here from 5th to 3rd. 14 of, that's Brad Delph there. Rusty Modesti from 5th to 2nd, battling here with 16 of Ryan Messer. Gary Slapinski right behind this bunch. 7th and 5th in just 2 laps. Still have the 16 of Messer. Messer's falling backwards here. Not sure exactly what's going on with Messer here, but we'll keep an eye on him. Joshua Sobel already. Well, he's hanging out right here where he started. Here, only 3 laps into the race. We'll see here kind of what happens. But a lot of drivers that started in the back. Kind of moving on up here. Now it looks like a bunch of single files. Sobel! Cutting some grass here. What happened to the 75? There is no caution. Boy, he has his hands full right now. Let's get an instant replay of this, folks. See exactly what happened to Sobel. I do understand we are still racing it up, but we got to figure out what happened to the 75. He just went way back here, running about that 6th spot, and all of a sudden he is back in 20th. Into 3, it looks like he's okay. Coming out of 4, he just lost it. Out of 4. That's what happened. All right, well, we got an idea of why he went back so far. Looks like we've got a battle here between Byron Bartlett, the number 9, and the number 25, Brandon Hartwell. That is a battle for 11th. And number 9 up. Was that the number 9 up into the wall? No. Ow. Things keep changing on me really quickly. Somebody was up against that wall there. At 6. And they are really killing it right now. Abe Bush has got company again. He's got the 75. And it looks like 75 is going to go high. Abe going to be on that low side. See if that outside line gets a run. 75 got a good run on the outside here, and he did pass up the 53 of Dave Bush. There's the 55 of Benjamin Butler, starting 23rd, and he is up into 17th right now in the Cox machine. Now let's check on our leaders here real quickly, see what's going on up front. Really nothing. Kind of separated a little bit, anywhere between almost a half a second already between this lead pack here. Well, let's check on Sobel. Sobel, man, he is trying to get back up there. He is hammering it down right now. John Held losing a spot here. Back to 9th from David Cassidy. He got around. Like Brandon Hartwell is on pit road here early on in the 25. Not what you want to see. Chris Half up a spot here. The 7th. Not a single file right now here, folks. So not a whole lot going on. I mean, they've still got a ways to go before we get to the stage. And of course, they'll have to pit. We got somebody sideways. Oh, we do have a caution. Oh, Mike Chamberlain. Oh, what happened to the 70? First caution of the evening. What happened to Mike? Get loose and just go sideways? Did he get hit by somebody? We're about to find out. He's okay on the backstretch here. Now we go into 3. Got the 24 to his inside. Oh, the 24. That's what happened. No. 24 of Jason Adams just got loose. Tried to correct it. Come back up just a little bit too far. 70 was right there, and getting the rough end of the stick on that one is going to be that number 70 of Mike Chamberlain. Oh, well, do we come down pit road? They've been out here about 11 laps, so I mean, I don't see really a point unless you just want to top off on fuel. That was a good little run there. Let's see if we can get our first interview in here, shall we? How about we go ahead and bring him down? Chris Paff, got a copy, buddy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, man, you started in 8th. You're running in 6th right now. Still awfully early out there here tonight, but a good little run there, about 10 laps. What's it feeling like after about 10 laps?
It keeps getting looser. It's really loose into 3. Definitely loose into 1. You got to slow it way down. It's a handful. It's a big handful.
Oh, man, so it's not tightening up any?
Nope, not for me, man. Not for me.
All right, well, just try to hang on to it and keep it under your belt, man. We got a long way to go, so good luck out there, bud.
Absolutely, thank you.
Yep. Man, oh, so just awfully loose for Chris, and it just gets worse, he says. Man. Not good when it gets loose like that. Where's the first caution here? Now, Mark's still up front. He did not bring him down pit road. Rusty Modesti, 5th to 2nd. Brad Delph, 4th to 3rd. And, 7th to 4th is Gary Slapinski. And Isaiah Sutherland from 10th to 5th. Just rounding out the top 5 here real quick. Looks like Mark Kosick has taken his car behind the wall. Not sure why, but he has. Okay, now he's back. Did he have a blinking problem? Okay, he might have blinked out. All right, Dave Bush is coming down pit road here. We do have a 1 person coming down. I think Mark just blinked out. He was gone for quite a while. But Mark is out there. Well, let me see. Let me see if we can get the other Mark down here real quick. We'll have a talk with him. Mark Kosick, got a copy.
Yes, I do.
Well, man, it's early. Still, yeah, but you're up a few positions, man. 26th to 19th, man. How does it feel after about 10 laps? Is it tightening up any at all for you, or is it just loose?
I'm taking it so easy that I can't really tell. So, I mean, right now, the beginning of the race, just feeling stuff out and, you know.
Trying to do your own thing.
Trying to stay out of trouble, keep it rolling forward. So I really don't have a good feel for it. But we'll get going in a little while.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We still got a ways to go, man. It's by far not even nowhere near over. So, Mark, good luck out there, buddy. See if you can beat the other Mark.
All right. Thanks a lot, man.
Yep. All right. Well, he's running back in the field here, but that doesn't matter. I mean, like I said, anything can happen. It looks like the lights are going to be going off of that pace truck here, so we're going to get double foul. We're going to rack them up, stack them up, and do it again here. Coming to lap 15 when they get the green. Well, hello. I see you said hello to all. So now let's see if Mark Whitley can keep it going. Led all the early 13 laps here. Robbie Darnell out in chat. Shout out to my BFR teammates. Go get us a win tonight. Yeah, Robbie, why ain't you out here racing there, homie? Did you go to the race today? Brantley Roden, Harpoon Design, of course. Tonight, the second race of that Harpoon 100. 4 races. Of course, if one driver wins 3 of those races, boy, a big payout to that driver. Of course, Brad Delph looking to grab that second one. You're in Atlanta. Kind of figured so. All right, pace truck off and away. Here we go. Mark Whitley, of course, our pole sitter, and he's been up front running ever since. And the green is back out here again tonight after the first caution. See how these drivers, after you know, they've kind of cooled down. Let's see if they can hang on to it. Coming out of turn number 2 here momentarily. A lot of side-by-side back here. Not quite seeing any 3 wide yet. That's probably a good thing. But there is still a lot of side-by-side going on. We've got Chris Apath right here, right behind Gary Slapinski. 72, that is John Held, Michael Yarrow. Joshua Sobel trying to find his way back up to 6th. Larry Blair. We've got to stack up back here. Mike Lino there in the 37. He has a paint. I don't have it, unfortunately. Ryan Messer in some traffic here, and he's trying to figure out how to get around the traffic. Oh, somebody's going across the grass. Is that who I think that was? The 55 of Benjamin Butler. Whoa. All right, Michael Yarrow in the 98. The 22 though, Chris, man, got that run on the outside, shot out like a cannon. Michael Yarrow under fire now from the 75 again of Joshua Sobel. Joshua's under fire from John Held. This is back here at about 6th, 7th, and 8th, so it's still up here in this front pack. Just kind of watching here, folks. I mean, there's a lot of side-by-side going on. Mostly single file. I mean, good racing. Definitely some good racing. Of course, it'll probably start heating up here the closer we get to the stage. We'll keep an eye on it. Still got some action here. That's the 72 of Held. We'll keep an eye on Held here. He's in some traffic here. 37, that's Mike Rhino. He has also come flaring up here. Mike started in 15th. He's in 11th. He's up a few spots. Gonna have Messer to his inside here momentarily. I think that outside run here, though, folks, is that outside line is definitely where you want to be. I'm seeing a lot of drivers get that run on the outside. Not really how well. We see it there, the 16. Is going to keep that spot from the 37. Ryan will stay in 11. But single file up here. Now Isaiah's coming up on Brad Delph here. A potential battle here for 2nd. He's not pushing it. David Cassidy, however. Aaron Bartlett started 19th, he's 13th, and I said we was going to have a battle for 2nd, didn't I? Yes, I did. Here we go. Isaiah Sutherland and Brad Delph going at it. Man, Isaiah really put that car right up against that 14. Got to be careful, but that 14 just got that run on that outside line, and the 4 of Rusty Modesti popped the wall. Here, folks, if we can look at the damage now on that. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, he popped it pretty good there. He's got some damage on that right side, that whole right side here. Man, I don't know, is that affecting the steering at all? Oh, we've got 16 of you out there watching and 5 likes. Can we smash the like button? 15 likes here, folks, what we're going to be shooting for. At 24, I still don't think they can make it to the stage. All right, well, Mark Whitley, man. Not worried about him right now. He's got a 1.3 second lead over Brad Delph here in second. Isaiah is right behind Brad, so we'll definitely continue to watch that. Forrest falling back some positions here. Rusty Modesty just got passed up by Joshua Sobel. It looks like Rusty might be having some issues with that damage. Going back further, though. A lot of single file right now. Very few passing, if any at all. A lot of separation. Oh, Michael Yarrow, Gary Slapinski here. We'll continue to watch these two as well. But man, oh man, Isaiah is all over the back of that 14. All right, Byron Bartlett, 9 here on the outside. Oh, was that David Cassidy? No, that was Mike Rhino. They keep switching on me, so when I go to click on their name, I click on the wrong one. But Mike Rhino in the 9 of Byron Bartlett battling it out here, back here for about 13. Looks like Mike is going to take that spot. Looks like maybe a potential battle up here between, that is John Held and Larry Blair. 72 going to take that position away. He just cracked the top 10, started in 9th. Yeah, I'm not really worried about Mark right now. Mark Whitley, he's kind of gone. I mean, here we go, battle for second again. Isaiah Sutherland and Brad Delph. Isaiah being a thorn to Brad right now. 98 of Michael Yarrow has a bird's eye view of the battle right up ahead of him, but man, is the 98, he's gonna take this 3 wide here, folks. 3 wide here in Texas. Michael Yarrow. Oh, bumping and banging there with Isaiah and Brad Delph. Whoa, things starting to heat up here a little bit here, folks. We're gonna definitely have to keep an eye on this. Maybe a little bit of a rivalry here between the 14 and the 1, not sure. However, back here, Dave Bush out around Jeff Gilmore for 19th. Right up ahead, though, is Robert Chaswick and John Henderson, 17th, 18th, and then, of course, Dave Bush here in 19th, trying to make a run here up on Robert. But, yeah, we're definitely going to have to keep, man, Isaiah's under fire here now by the 98 of Yarrow. Hey, Isaiah falling back here, now under fire by the 75 of Joshua Sobel. I don't know if Sobel's going to be able to get him. Nope, Isaiah going to keep that spot, at least for now. Let's see here. Back, I see the battle there with a 98 and a 14. Looks like the 14 is just going to let Yarrow go around. Michael started in 16th, and from here in second. The battle back here somewhere on the timing screen, but man, happened so quickly. All right, here we go. Isaiah now. Well, he's up to second. He got around the 14. Gonna put the 78 of Gary Slapinski here fighting for third. He still hasn't got around the 14 yet. Down into 3. Get back here on Gary here, folks, so everybody knows who I'm on. Lap 34 of 134. 100 to go in the race. However, 34 of 66 of the stage. Getting down here. potential green flag pit stops here. I would assume they've been out here 34 laps in total. And this battle between Brad Delph and Gary, man, that was heating up. Now Gary's got his eyes set on Isaiah. Man, this five, oh, we do got a caution though. Oh, Rusty! No! Whoops. Let's find out what happened to Rusty Modesty here, folks. About 30 to go here for the stage. I would imagine they would come down here. Make it about another 30 lap run. But what happened to Rusty? Oh, he got loose. He got loose and right up into the outside wall. He kissed it pretty hard. Oh, man. Rusty's just not having a very good day tonight. All right, well, will they come down pit road? Will Mark Whitley bring them down? No. Oh. Okay, that's a little on the wondering what's going on here. Now somebody did come down. That was okay. We do got drivers that are coming down. John Held is down. Byron Bartlett's down. Keith Hurlbut's down. Looks like Dave Bush, John Henderson. Looks like they all came down pit road here. Maybe, I don't think they can make it to the stage, though. It'll be close. Well, how about we get somebody, how about we pick on Mike Rhino here. I see him right here, folks. We're going to bring him down. Mike Rhino, bud, got a copy.
I got you.
All right. Well, you started 15th. You're running in 11th here. We, 37 laps into this race. A couple of cautions already. How does it feel out there, man? Can y'all make it from here to the stage, or is it going to be that close on fuel?
I can make it, I think, but I just got to keep it in one piece. That's the only goal here right now.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, kind of talk about it a minute. We got time. Is it really loose out there for you? That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, it's pretty loose. I'm not used to these cars at all either, so I thought I'd try something different. I'm just trying to keep her all contained here and not cause any problems.
Oh yeah, definitely so, man. Well, good luck out there, Mike, man. Hope for the best. And like I said, man, running good right now in 11th, just outside of the top 10. So good luck, Mike.
Right on. Thank you.
Yep. All right. Well, that was Mike Rhino. And the pace truck lights are still on. Let's see here who else we can get. John Held, got a copy.
I gotcha.
Well, sitting back here in 15th, started 9th, man. How's it feel out there?
Well, it's slippery. There's no doubt. Everybody's taking it quite easy, actually. And, we're halfway to the break. I thought I'm going to take tires. We had 30 laps on. We'll see what we got for them now.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So you can definitely make it to the stage from here.
Yep, I think those other guys can too. It was close, but now with 2 cautions, yeah, they can make it too.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, good luck out there, man, and
thank you. Have a good night. Yeah, we're gonna go for it now.
Yep, good luck, bud. All right, well, that was John Held here, folks. And up front we go. Lap 38, pace truck lights should go off this time. And they do. So we will be getting going here, folks. Coming to lap, it'll be lap 40 when that green drops again. But still glad to have everybody out there tuning in. We still got 14 watching here. And it looks like I can pretty much interview 2 drivers under caution here at Texas. All right, if I keep doing that, I'm going to end up interviewing everybody. All right, well, we're on Mark here. Just go, and I'm going to have to reset ATVO here, but I want to wait until after the stage to do so. And Mark scrubbing some tires a little bit. Race truck will dive off once more here, folks. Coming to lap number 40. It'll be in Mark's hands. Let's see if he can get that lead that he had. Over 3-second lead. And they're everybody up here is on older tires. You get back here to John Held, and that's where it all begins with those fresher tires and that fuel. We'll see how quickly John and company can get up here. Oh, waiting. There's the green. Here we go. Back underway here tonight at Texas. And there he goes. Mark Whitley. Out of turn number 2 here. They have got to be careful on these older tires. Almost 3 wide up front, but not quite. Whoa, somebody's loose. Whoa, hello. And that was, let's see, Mike Rhino, I believe, got loose there. And there was somebody else that got loose. 2 people, and I don't know exactly, was it maybe the 73 of Larry Blair? Well, if it was, nice recovery. Nice recovery by the both of them. Wow. Man, oh man. Still a whole lot of racing to go. Back here, John Henderson. 27th to 16th in 42 laps. John Held and company, they are racing it up here, folks. They're on those newer tires and that fuel. Now, Ron Messer did come down. He looks like he just took fuel. He was running up here in 4th. Kind of going through the field here now. Just a lot of separation and some side by side here. Keith Hurlbut down on the inside of the 4 of Rusty Modesti. Rusty, man, just not have. Oh, 7, Keith. Just talked about him, and he gets loose. Oh, welcome to the broadcaster jinx. Talk about a driver, and that happens. All right, well, let's check on Bonehead here. Dave Bush, I call him Bonehead. 18th to 14th, not too shabby right now. Just hanging out, doing his own thing. Whoa, whoa, John, hang on to it there, buddy. Hey, off that apron. All right, well, Mark really doesn't have the lead that he had before right now. I'd say it's keeping it pretty close here. 3.2 to 0.3 of a second. Boy, Isaiah's got company, though. Eric Slapinski there. 17 out there. Whoa! 78 almost to the wall. The 16 of Ryan is loose, and Ryan goes around. Oh! Seen him get loose. We caught just the tail end of that with him spinning. Man, oh man, this is turning into an ice skating rink out here, folks. Man. right. Well, yeah, we're going to see Ryan here. He's just going to snap it. Going to go loose. Or does he hit the wall? Oh, he hits the wall first. That's what happened. And he's trying to save it, but he's going all over the place and right up into the outside wall. Just spins him around. And so he hit the wall first and then ended up spinning. Well, all right. Well, we're going to go ahead, since we're under caution again here, folks, we're going to go ahead and reset ATVO here. Wish I could figure out why it keeps freezing like it does. I'm running enough RAM and everything. I don't get it, but it freezes. So it was nice. I do wish they would have used the high horsepower package. Oh, they didn't use the high horsepower package. Oh, wow. I figured they would. All right, here we go. Well, Mark Whitley has led all of the laps so far. He has not let anybody ahead of him. Mark Whitley, Isaiah Sutherland, first and second. Gary Slapinski in third. Brad Delph in fourth. Joshua Sobel in fifth. Chris Paff in sixth. Michael Yarrow seventh. Larry Blair in eighth. Kyle Heath in ninth. And John Held going to round out your top 10 here. Have anybody come down pit road? I don't think we did. All right, well, kind of see what happens here. 48 pace car. If the pace truck lights don't go off, we'll grab somebody else and have a chit chat with them. All right, well, let's see here. How about we go with the number 20 of John Henderson. John Henderson, got a copy?
Absolutely.
Well, it started in 27th. You're here in 11th. Coming down to the stage here momentarily. Here in, probably, I would say 13, 14, 15 laps, something like that. It's somewhere around in there. Maybe 16 laps. How does it feel out there, bud? I'm seeing and I'm hearing from other drivers. Man, it is wicked loose.
Well, I'd have to say that it is, but it isn't. Going into 3 and 4, but, I don't want to give it my secret, but there's a way that you can get that car to settle down with your pedals. 1 and 2, I just drifted in and wait for it, and, go for the speed on the straightaway, and I'm having a great time. It's a little loose, but hell, it ain't bad.
No, I mean, if you can hang on to it, yeah, definitely don't want to give your secrets out because, a lot of times the drivers, they like to listen to the broadcast while they're driving, maybe pick up on some information,
Yeah, 10-4.
Yeah, so definitely don't want to give out your little secrets out there. But, man, you're hanging on here. Like I said, we're going to be coming to the stage here. Is tires playing a factor?
No, not at all. When I changed my first set and they were at 87, and I was like, yeah, tires are nothing to do with it.
Wow. All right. Well, it looks like you guys are getting double file here, ready to go by green flag racing. John, good luck out there, buddy.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Have a great night.
You too, man. All right. Well, we got one interview in. Oh, it'll be about 16 laps. So it'll be about 15 when they get the green, coming to the lap 51. Of course, I did have to reset ATVO, so I've lost all the cautions and everything, unfortunately. right. Robbie, hope you had fun down there in Atlanta, bud. Not too far from me, but far enough. All right. Between 3 and 4, out of 4 here. Pace truck again will dive off to pit road. Lap 51 here, and Mark Whitley, man, whew, dominating right now in this race. Holding them back, waiting on the green, and the green is back out. Good start there. Not the start the 77 wanted, though. Really going to put Isaiah Sutherland right there. Well, as we enter one in between 1 and 2. Mark Whitley, man, Mark's just found something. He's gone. He ain't gone, but he's gone. He is going to keep that top spot. Sutherland has company with Slapinski. That is a battle for second. Battle for third. Sobel and Delph. 22, Chris Paff has a bird's eye view of that battle. Like we've got some battling going on back here in the back of the field here in the pack. Brandon Hartwell, there's the 16 of Ryan Messer. And oh man, and we get to the stage here, folks. Oh, 3 wide up there, that was quick. Wow, that was some quick 3 wide action, didn't last long. Larry Blair, 73, falling backwards. Right, back up more toward the front here. Michael Yarrow, Chris Paff. Doing some battling here. Like John Held is even in the mix here too with John Henderson. So we got a battle of the Johns right here. John Held and John Henderson right now. John Held is battling the 98 of Michael Yarrow. That is for position. That would be for 8th. All right, well, let's check it up front. Top 3, Gary Slapinski slapped himself up to 2nd. Got around Isaiah Sutherland. Now, of course, they are fighting for those stage points here, too, folks. The top 5 will receive stage points. Kyle Heath trying to keep in that 5th position. Brad Delph right there with him. John Held, Chris Paff again. Got some company behind them, too. Michael Yarrow, Dave Bush, Byron Bartlett, Ryan Messer, Jeff Gilmore, and Rusty Modesti. Man, we got a pack of cars right here. Once they get wear on their tires, start getting back to single file. Braden out there. Going for Chris Page. I don't know if you're talking to me, Braden, but I don't have a Chris Page out here on track. I've got a Chris Paff out here. And then we've got that's it of the Chris Christophers. All right, well, not really a whole lot right there. We got a battle up here for Kyle Heath and the 75 of Sobel battling out for that 4th position. Oh, here we go. Oh, buddy. Whoa. Come on, Henderson's down the track. Got below that, got on that apron. Got to stay off that apron. Dave Bush is going to get around. Here comes the 9 of Byron Bartlett. He's going to get around him on the outside as well. And they are flying around this track. Yeah, Tara. Yeah, Tara, she knows. All right, man. Back of cars right here. Mark Whitley. He will be coming around turn 4 to take lap 60. Lap 60 of 134. Lap 60 of 66 of the stage and the halfway mark. All right, there's the 7 losing some ground. That's Keith Hurlbut. What is going on? Did he hit the wall? Well, let's get on a chase view, and it looks like he did. Got some right side damage on that machine. Might be affecting him. They do get one fast repair. It looks like some drivers have used it. Oh, John. Keep falling back. There's Michael. Michael's falling backwards a little bit too. He's back into 15th. He started 16th. Rusty Medeski's got some company. Ryan Messer and Joshua Sobel. Oh man, Rusty is trying to get back up to the front here. Started in 5th, and he did use his reset, so he's got to be careful. And we're going to go 3 wide again here on the backside of Texas. And that didn't last until we got into turn 3. Wow. A couple of 3 wides already. All right, we'll be coming. That is lap 63 here, folks. Next time by lap 64, and then we'll just go up here to our leaders and wait for the stage. Right now, though, the battling where these cars are right here together. Gotta definitely watch it. Now, of course, if a caution was to come out here right before the stage, that would do it. Dave Bush trying to track down Byron Bartlett here for 6th. Dave started in 18th. He is in 7th. Got Chris Paff under fire again. This time, that would be the 57 of Jeff Gilmore. All right, lap 64 here, folks. Let's get back up to the front here. Lap 65 here. 2 more laps before the end of the stage. Lest we get a caution beforehand. Oh, Jeff Gilmore speed drop down. Out of, or in between 3 and 4 here, folks. Out of turn number 4. White flag for the stage will be in the air next time by. Mark Whitley. Whoa, we got loose. Gary trying to run him down. Whoa, we could have a photo stage finish here, but I believe it is going to be Mark Whitley here, folks. Out of turn number 4, Mark Whitley is going to lead all the laps to the stage and win the stage here tonight, folks. Wow. Dominating performance early on by the 77 of Mark Whitley. And this guy's target is just getting even bigger as the race goes on. They are trying to catch up to the pace car here. Man. All right, pace car on the back, or pace truck on the back stretch here, and they finally caught up with it. Down into 3. All right, we'll let them pit. And then, of course, we'll get Mark up here. We'll have a talk with him again. And it's not over, folks. It's not over by any means. Anything can definitely still happen. But as Mark brings them all down pit road, everybody coming down, it looks like. Oh, that for a couple of the lap cars here, Benjamin Butler and Mike Rhino. Like the 55 of Benjamin Butler is going to get one of his laps back here. So who's going to win the race off of pit road? Going to be the 16 of Ryan Messer. Mark Whitley will be coming off in second here. All right. Mark Whitley dominating first half performance here, man. You just on rails. I don't even know what to say about you, dude. All I know is you got one of the biggest targets on your back right now. You've led all the laps so far. Unfortunately, you're not going to lead this one as Ryan Messer beat you off of pit road. But, man, awesome job out there, bud.
Yeah, the car felt good on the long run. It kind of felt weird after we made that little nice long run. We got that quick caution. Well, that caution went about 20 to go to the stage. Seemed like once we went back green, just for some reason it felt like somebody just put ice all around my tires, especially through 3 and 4, and it was just a handful, just trying to stay in front of Isaiah. And I forget the other kind of newer guy. I forget his name. Apologize. He got up on my bumper there on the last lap there, and I was just trying to hold on. Hopefully we can get back by Ryan and see if we can lead some more.
Lead some more? You already led half the race.
Yeah, well, man, I'm greedy, so.
Well, we still got a ways to go. Of course, you know it as well as I do, Mark. Anything can happen, so, you got to hang on to the car, and you guys are not going to be able to make it to the end here if it stays green. You guys are going to have to at least come down one more time. So with that being in mind, do you want it to go green, or do you want a caution in the middle somewhere?
Well, based off that first run, I'd like it goes green as long as possible. It seemed like we had a little bit better and we were pulling away. It's just when we got the cautions and the reset on the older tires, evened out a lot more. So I'd probably prefer it right now to go green. I might be changing my tune here in 20 laps or so, but right now I kind of want it to go green.
I guess we'll find out, Mark. We're not going to keep you, man. And they're out here to beat you, and you're out here to beat them. So, man, good luck out there. We'll see what happens here in the second half of the race.
That sounds good. Hopefully it's a good show for you.
Oh, yeah. I don't like all the separation, but, it is what it is. Good luck, Mark.
Thank you.
Yep. All right. Well, man. All right. Well, that's going to do it for Mark here. Unfortunately, like I said here, folks, off of pit road, it was Ryan Messer beating the 77 off of pit road. So it's not going to be a clean sweep if Mark does somehow pull this off for, leading all the laps. However, right now I think he's got it beat, though. He's led 68 laps, so I don't think that can be beaten. They say, old saying goes, anybody can beat anybody on any given day. That goes for anything. So that goes for sports, it goes for NASCAR, it goes for iRacing, it goes for competition playing Mario. So, I mean, it's just one of those things. And, I speak highly of Mark. He's a great racer, and he knows his tracks, and apparently he knows his cars too. But just because I speak highly of him doesn't mean anything. Ryan Messer could win, Dave Bush, Isaiah Sutherland. You got a whole group of them. You got 27 drivers out here looking to win. So anybody can win. But Pace Truck will dive off to the safety of pit road. Ryan Messer will be getting us going here, folks. Started on the outside in second. He is currently our leader with the 77 of Mark Whitley to his outside. And the green is back out once more. The second half of the race here tonight. The Charlottesville Dental Care Sim Racing Unleashed Cup Series. Round 5 here at the Lone Star State of Texas, Texas Motor Speedway. Big shout out to, of course, Charlottesville Dental Care and the Harpoon Design Company out there in chat. That would be Brantley Roden. Big shout out to both of the sponsors. And the 77 of Mark Whitley smacked the wall. You just seen that, folks. We do have a caution, though. That is going to go back here to Jason Adams and company. What happened to Jason? You seen Mark hit the wall there as well. We're going to go back here for just a second, see what we can find out. What happened to the 24 of Adams? Out of 4. Oh, right there. That's where it was. Well, 14 right there on his tail. Nowhere to go. But the 24 smacks the outside wall. 14 right there. Gets into the 24. 14 going to be cutting some grass. 25 going to be cutting some grass. But getting the rough end of the stick. Oh, 33 going to get a piece of it. 7 going to get a piece of it as well. Oh, rough into the... Oh, and the 9 gonna T-bone the 24. Oh. A very quick caution here. Let's grab somebody else that we don't normally talk to. You know, trying to get different people. Jeff Gilmore, bud, got a copy.
I do, guys. How's it going?
Oh, it's a going. Well, started 17th. You're in 7th right now, but man, it is a handful out there for you drivers. How you feeling?
Yeah, you got that right. This is probably one of the worst ones I've had in a while. Definitely a handful. I didn't get enough seat time, so I'm behind the 8 ball. But yeah, I'm up here. I stayed out that last time, so just by way of staying out, I'm up here. Planning on pitting here probably with 40 to go. Maybe I'll plan on pitting for another set of tires, and then I'll have a set in the bank. So we'll see how that works out.
Oh yeah, definitely. So you know, you always got to worry about you know, you guys are limited to the sets of tires, but you're also in the back of your head. You got to remember. Okay, if I don't have a set of tires left and I'm on old tires and the green white checker comes out, I'm going to be a sitting duck.
You got that right, man. You better bank a set. Yeah, that's what the guys try to do. They either stretch it in the beginning or the middle or whatever, yeah. But that's what they try to do.
Well, how are you able to hang on to it out there, man? I mean, it is wicked slick.
Yeah, you can't use a lot of brake. You can't back out of the throttle too much either. So 1 and 2 is pretty basic, not too bad. But 3 and 4 is I heard someone say it's a hot mess, and that's perfect description. That's what it is.
It's just a hot
Some guys
mess.
got it nailed down, and they're just flying by, so they'll be up front.
Oh, yeah, man. Well, you know, still a whole lot of racing left to go. Well, not a whole lot, but we still got a few laps left here, man. So, of course, you know, anything can happen. You know, good luck out there, and I hope I just didn't jinx you by interviewing you. So you better keep it clean.
You can't make my night any worse. Thanks a lot, guys.
Oh, yeah. Yep, Jeff, we'll see you, man. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right. Well, race car truck lights are still on. Let's go ahead and grab our leader here tonight. Ryan Messer, got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, it's some ups and downs here. You know, you started up front, you went to the back, you know, had some ups and downs, but you find yourself back up front, man. Clean air. I haven't really talked about it. You think clean air is so important here at Texas?
It is, yeah. On these 1.5-mile tracks, these new cars will get really aero tight, I find, if you get right up on the back bumper of the car. So Definitely got to take advantage of the clean air while you can get it. Just totally changes the feel of the car and lets you save tires a little bit better as well. So hopefully we can stay up here somewhere and be there at the end. Haven't had good luck so far yet this year, but hopefully we can get a good finish here.
Oh, yeah, definitely so. And, you know, I don't know what to say about that 77 who's behind you, but, man, you beat him off pit road, so therefore that gave you the lead. So he's not going to lead all the laps here tonight, but the most important, man, is that final lap, and anything can happen.
Yeah, for sure. The 77's the car to beat here, no doubt. And I was lucky that I missed him when he got tight off before there. That was pretty dicey, but now we're trying some pit strategy, I guess. So we're gonna see if it pans out the way I want it to or not. So we'll see.
All righty, buddy. Well, you guys are getting double foul here, so I'm gonna let you get back to it. Ryan, good luck out there, buddy.
Thank you.
Yep. All right. Well, we got somebody that we hardly interview, and then we have Ryan Messer, who is our leader. So a little bit. I mean, these drivers out here, folks, I don't know if you've really been paying attention. I'm sure most of you have, but, man, these drivers are just, this track is an ice skating rink for them here tonight. They are having so much trouble keeping that car straight, and, you know, the slightest mistake, and, you know, unfortunately, you're gonna go around. So it looks like Jason Adams, I'm not exactly sure what's going on here with the 24. He's on the apron here. He did pass the pace car. Is he coming back down pit road? I believe Jason Adams is coming back down pit road here. So, pace truck will dive to the safety of pit road here once more, coming to lap 78 of 134 here tonight. Oh, Braden, so sorry there, bud. Man, I hate hearing that. All right, here we go. Green is out. Oh, that 77 wanted to go. Got right into the back of the 16. Doesn't look like it hurt the 16 any. I don't know if Ryan missed a shift or the 77 was just on the loud pedal or what, but wow. Ooh, 77, Mark getting a little squirrely again. All right, back here, let's check it out. Now, we're going to have to continue to watch up front here. I hate hearing that, Braden. Oh, 77 up high. Whoa, man. Mark Whitley having all sorts of issues right now. Units going back. This is the furthest Mark Whitley has been since the start of the race. Finds himself in 5th. Now battling it out here for 4th with Dave Bush. Mark is going to go back up front. Oh, 77 cutting grass. Now Dave's going to get around. Here comes the 57 of Gilmore. Man, that's 77 of Mark Whitley having all sorts of problems out there. You know, pretty clean. I mean, he was clean the first half of the race, and this second half of the race is killing him already. We got a car going sideways back here. That is Joshua Sobel. Oof. Ruh-roh, Raggy. What happened to Joshua Sobel? Well, I hope you get to feeling better there, Braden. Man, hate it. Hate it for you. Nice to see you out in chat, though, however, bud. Mark Whitley having some issues. And Joshua Sobel having some major issues. Oh, 22 right there. I don't believe they touched. However, let's get a closer look at this and see. But I don't believe they touched here. Oh, they didn't touch. Maybe some net coating went along with that. However, that sends the 75 sideways. He tries to save it, but he gets hit again here. And I believe that is the 20, yeah, he gets slammed there. 20 just nowhere to go. Tries to dodge it, but man, right into the back of that 75. And that is what sends the 75 sideways here. Now, he's off the track, so I'm a little confused. Sometimes iRacing throws the caution, sometimes they don't. This time they did. Oh, we see. I think we had 3 cautions at in the first half of the race, I believe. Then we had the stage caution, which don't count, and then we have this caution. So should be what, 5, something like that. I don't know. 3 lead changes. 53 laps to go. We still have a whole lot of laps left. All right, well, let's see here. He's up to 3rd. Let me see here if I can get somebody else. Nope. Is he? Yeah, there he is. Right there. Kyle Heath, got a copy.
Yeah, I got a copy. What's up?
You started in 11th here, bud. Find yourself in 3rd. And, man, it looks like an ice skating rink out there here tonight, man. How you hanging on to that number 13 car?
Oh, I ain't hanging, that's for sure. I tell you what, it does feel like an ice rink out here. I cannot control this sucker, but right now I just got luck on my side for some reason.
I'm sitting in 3rd right now here, man, but we still got a ways to go. At about 52 laps left, roughly, somewhere around in there. So, you guys can't make it, though, correct? Or can y'all? Or do you have any idea?
Well, it depends on how many more cautions we have. We probably could make it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right now by my lap times, I'm saying we can make it.
Oh, okay. Well, it's going to be close. You know, with it being an ice skating rink out there here tonight, man, I'm glad I'm not down there because I'd have wrecked everybody. So.
Yeah, I believe I'd rather be up there with you guys.
Well, no, you're sitting in 3rd right now, man. You're doing awesome, man. Keep it up. Good luck out there. Let's see what happens.
I appreciate it.
Yep.
Have fun.
All right, man. Kyle Heath right there sitting in 3rd. Bonehead up here to 4th. Dave Bush, yes, I call him Bonehead. He is up here in 4th. Now let's see what kind of move Dave is going to try to make. John Held up here in 5th. Right. Gilmore, 17th into 6th. Chris Paff, hanging out about where he started. He started in 8th. He is currently running in 7th here. Oh, Tara is out there in chat as well. Always wondering where Chris is running. Harry Slapinski back here started in 7th. He's in 10th. So let's get back up to the front here with Ryan Messer, Isaiah Sutherland. That is row 1. Row 2, Dave Bush, Kyle Heath. Row 3, Jeff Gilmore, John Held. Row 4, Michael Yarrow, Chris Paff. And row 5, Gary Slapinski and Brad Delph rounding out the top 10. All right, race truck will, of course, dive off to the safety of pit road. Lap 85 of 134. 9:16 Eastern, 8:15 or 8:16 Central. Here we go, race truck off and away. Now waiting on the green, and he is gone. The green is out. I don't know if allowed to do that. I don't know if they can jump the green or not. However, that is going to still battle it out here for the lead. Isaiah Sutherland up front. Isaiah looking to lead his first laps here tonight, as well as Kyle Heath. They're now in second. And Isaiah is going to do it. He's going to lead his first lap here tonight. It took 85 laps to do so. And he got up front. Now Kyle Heath, Ryan Messer. There is Dave Bush coming up on the 16. They're in fourth. John Held in fifth. Oh, we're wrecking in the back, though. Oh, man. Byron Bartlett. Looks like Kevin Roy got through that, but Byron Bartlett. Oof. Well, let's check it out here, folks. Another caution. That number 9. There's the 7. What happened here? 7 comes down. Whoa. I don't know if they actually touched there. That might be the case of netcode here, folks. Let's check it out. Now, the 7 does come down. The 9 does go up. However, oh, that is so close. Combination of maybe they touch a little bit, but that looks like netcode because you see the jump there by the 9. And it was just kind of on from there. Yeah, I would have to probably rule that netcode issue. Oh, man. It was close. It was close. Tough break for Byron Bartlett here, too. Man. All right. Well, let's see here. Who do we bring down? How about we bring down Rusty here real quick? Or have I already interviewed that number? I don't think I have. Here we go. Rusty Modesty, buddy. Got a copy?
Yeah, copy.
Well, you had a rough start to the race here tonight, man. You found yourself right now P10. You started in 5th, but man, it was a rough start. That wall has not been friendly to you. Have you figured out a way to stay away from that dadgum thing?
Not yet. Yeah, I had a little bad stretch of luck there, but just trying to keep the tires cool, keep them underneath the car. It's kind of hard in 3 and 4, so minding my P's and Q's here. Already used fast repairs, so trying to keep it clean.
Yeah, definitely. We did see that. Yeah, you've got to really be careful right now. Now, you jumped up 10 spots from last week, cracking the top 15. You're in 13th. I mean, we still got a ways to go, before we get into the chase, of course. I know you're probably not even worried about that right now, but, now, you find yourself in the top 16 right now. You think right now, just, before we, really get into the nitty-gritty, you think it's just going to be consistency even tonight with with the way the track is?
Yeah, definitely. It's all about finishing the race. If you can't finish the race, you're not going to do well in points, so... like I said, mind P's and Q's and try to stay clean these, last 40-something laps.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. We're coming up on lap 80 here, so, or lap 90, sorry. No, I'm backwards. Man, Rusty, good luck out there. Stay off the wall. Stay off the apron. Man. and good luck, bud. Anything can happen,
Thank you.
Man.
Yeah, thank you. We're going to try to take it home if we can.
All righty, good luck.
Thanks.
All right, well, that was Rusty Modesty here, folks. Not having a very good first half of the race, but he does find himself inside the top 10 here in 10, so he is looking pretty strong. He just has to stay off the wall. That's the big thing. That wall is eating him up. All right, pace car lights are still on, or pace truck lights, I should say. All right, well, we'll do one more interview here, folks, real quick. Isaiah Sutherland, I know you guys are getting ready to get double file here, but, man, how does it feel out there, bud?
Honestly, in practice, I wasn't so sure about it. But the longer this run goes on, the car gets looser, and well, I like loose. So, car feels good. We'll see what we can do at the end here. I feel pretty comfortable. I feel like I can hang with some of the best out here, so... got my teammate beside me here. I feel more comfortable that way. Hopefully I'll talk to you in victory lane, or maybe a podium.
All righty, buddy. Well, good luck. You guys are coming out of 2 here momentarily, so I'm not going to keep you. But, man, it is loose out there. It's an ice skating ring. Hang on to it.
Oh, I will. Hey, I like it loose. You'll see me go fast when we get that way, all right?
All righty. Well, good luck, Isaiah.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, well, yeah, like I said, folks, they are double file here, so we're not going to keep him. They're on the back stretch here already. It'll be lap 91 when they get the green here. We've lost 2 drivers. We've lost Byron Bartlett taking his car behind the wall, and Jason Adams as well. I don't know if Jason is still in Discord or not. I don't know if he is in chat, but Jason or Byron, you guys are more than welcome to, you know, send me a message or, you know, come down here in the booth. Do it on Discord. I'm watching it. So here we go. Coming to lap 91, Isaiah Sutherland up front. 13, his teammate to his outside. Here we go. Green is out. Good jump. Well, probably not the jump he wanted, but good restart. I will say that. Good restart. All right, well, let's see here. Gary Slapinski, there's the 57 of Gilmore. Out of 2 we go on the backstretch here. Man, oh man, Gary Slapinski here on the outside. Boy, they're getting awfully dicey back here. Oh, 77. Man, spoke highly of him at the beginning, and he is not having a race. Oh, Mike Chamberlain coming down pit road here. And, oh man, anything definitely can and will happen. Hopefully everybody keeps it straight. At 93, Isaiah trying to pull away from Ryan Messer here. Ryan's got company. He's got Kyle Heath, Dave Bush, Gary Slapinski right there with him. Mark Whitley trying to fight his way, 1 car at a time, back up to the front. If Mark can get back up here to the top 5, top 3, side by side here, folks. Ryan Messer, Dave Bush, the 98, Michael Yarrow, Gary Slapinski. This is the front pack here. 15 watching and 11 likes. Still shooting for that 15 like mark here, folks. Oh, Dave gets really close to the wall. He doesn't hit it. He gets close. Battle for 3rd. That would be a podium. As they race it up back here, Isaiah and Kyle kind of pulling away a little bit. As Dave Bush says, this is my spot right here. I'm taking 3rd. Harry Slapinski in 4th now, and here he comes. He is back in the top 5. 77 of Mark Whitley. However, Uncle Yarrow, Ryan Messer, Rusty Modesti, Joshua Sobel, Chris Path, all right here together. That's the top 10. Can't count out David Cassidy, John Held, Jeff Gilmore, Brad Delph, of course, looking to grab the victory here for that Harpoon 100. Of course, this is the 2nd race of that. Brandon Hartwell right behind him. All right, well, let's get back up here. Try to figure out Gary Slapinski to the inside of the 53 of Dave Bush. Gonna make the pass. Here comes Mark Whitley to the inside of the 53. Mark trying to grab that P4, and he will do it. 98. Michael Yarrow to the inside of the 53 of Dave. Dave might be trying to save some tires. He's back in 6th. But man, Mark Whitley. Oh, got a little squirrely there. It's all right. All right, Isaiah Sutherland, Kyle Heath, P1, P2 right now. Gary Slapinski, P3, P4, Mark Whitley, P5, Michael Yarrow. Go back here, got some action. Larry Blair making the pass over Brandon Hartwell for 15. Alrighty, folks. Well, 100 laps down here momentarily. Single file. Not a whole lot of side-by-side going on here late in the race. Well, I do see a side-by-side here. That is Ryan Messer in the 16 and the 72 of John Held, but Held is going to hold on to that spot. Mark Whitley, man, he dropped back now to 8th. Oh. All right, a battle up here for 2nd. Here we go. Gary Slapinski. Around the 13, he has got his eye set on the 1 of Isaiah Sutherland. Potential battle for the lead, so we're not going to go anywhere just yet. If that furniture row of 78 of Gary can try to figure out a way to get around that 1. The 1 and the 13, however, are teammates. And there goes Gary. Nope, not going to be able to do it that time out of 2. We'll check it down here into 3. And he's not going to be able to do it that time either. All right, lap 104. Back here and check out the rest of the field. It looks like Ryan Messer to the inside. 73 of Larry Blair. Brandon Hartwell falling back a couple of spots here. Benjamin Butler gets around. Looks like John Anderson. Robert Chisholm coming at it here. That is for 16th. And somebody's loose. Yep. That would be Mr. John. '25 of Brandon Hartwell has a no front bumper here. So he's not having any cooling issues. Getting a whole lot of air in that car. Man, all right, well, let's see here, man. A battle for 2nd once more. Kyle Heath, Gary Slapinski. And Kyle Heath is going to take it right back. Man. Whoa, Gary. And Gary's gonna take it back. Wow. Man, oh man, things heating up. Somebody's into the wall here. Let me find out who that was. Was that the 7? No. It wasn't the 77. 17. Somebody popped the wall there, and I don't know who it was. And a battle for the lead here, folks. Isaiah Sutherland, Gary Slapinski. Gary has not led a lap yet. Isaiah has led 24. Gary to the lead. No, he hasn't cleanly got it, though. Down into 3. Out of 4. Who's going to get it at the stripe here? Isaiah got it. Barely. He knows. All right. Well, that opened the door up. Gary now is going to be our leader. Teammates battling out here for second now. Kyle Heath and Isaiah Sutherland. Michael Yallrow, Dave Bush battling it out here for fourth. 110 of 134. Will be 111 here this time by. Wow. And man, we got action up front here. Chris Paff, the 22 to the inside of the 70. That is Mike Chamberlain. He is 3 laps down. And oh man, Gary now starting to drive away with it. Let's see, Mark Whitley trying to get up to Joshua Sobel. Michael Yallrow, Rusty Modesti, Dave Bush, Kyle Heath, and Isaiah Sutherland here. That's that pack. Gary is trying to, run away with it here. As we take a 113 here tonight, folks. A big shout out again to the Charlottesville Dental Care for coming on board and being one of the sponsors here tonight. Of course, a big shout out to Harpoon Design. I'll get it right in a minute. For the Harpoon 100, and of course one of the sponsors as well. So a big shout out there, Brantley Roden, Harpoon Design, who is in chat. So a big shout out again to both of those sponsoring the Sim Racing Unleashed here. Dave Bush a P3 right now. Kyle Heath P4, Rusty Modesti P5. Boy, we could have a battle for podium, I think. I think that's what it might come down to here as we cross the stripe here, folks. Guess what it is? Guess what time it is? It's 20 to go here tonight at Texas. I do believe. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if they're going to be able to make it. Oh, man, that's going to be close. 40, 50, 60. I don't know if Isaiah's going to be able to make it. With the cautions, probably. I doubt it. Gary, man, that's going to be close for Gary, too. It's going to be close for pretty much everybody. Hey, Bush been out here 47 laps. Isaiah 47. Kyle Heath 48 now as it updates. Rusty Badesky, it'll be 41 for him. Mark Whitley 35. 35 for Joshua Sobel. This is the stint. You know how long they've been out here without pitting. So, man, it's going to be close. Well, if we get a caution, of course, we do have Crank It Up. Just, man, a whole lot going on. Haven't really had time to do one. Oh. There's still a whole lot of action yet to be played out here. 17 to go. Robert Chiswick down pit road. Oh, Buzz. Paul Cohen back here doing his own race. Started 24th. He's in 20th right now, so he is going to be up a few positions. Keith Hurlbut started 22nd. He's in 19th right now. He'll find himself a few positions up from where he started. Evan Roy made the pass here over Benjamin Butler. Evan started 21st. He's in 17th. We've got 15 to go. Man. Looks like they're trying to come around some lap cars here. Oh, Dave! Going back to fourth. Something happened there with Dave Bush. And was that Kyle Heath? Oh, well, let's get a replay on it. Dave goes back. We've seen something. I don't know. Did Dave get loose? That's also a thing. Could Dave have gotten loose and allowed that 13 to get around him? All right, now Dave is back in fifth. Oh, that's what happened. Dave did get loose. Oh, well, like I can't fault him on that one. It's it's an ice skating ring out there for everybody here, folks. So, man, now he's got to run down Mark Whitley again. Mark up to fourth, trying to salvage something. Last half of this race has not been friendly to that 77. Gary Slapinski up top here. Isaiah second, Kyle Heath third, Mark Whitley in fourth. Mark's coming. And Dave Bush back in fifth. Modesti, 6th, half 7th, Noble in 8th, Dalrow 9th, Delph will round out the top 10. Delph is under fire here with a 17 of David Cassidy. Like a battle for P3 here. Yeah, there is a battle for P3. Somebody sliding down pit road here. That was Robert Chiswick. Mark Whitley up to P3. Now he's got to run down Isaiah. It's 2.5 seconds back. Oh, he's closing. But Dave Bush in a P4. In to go here, folks. 9 as it updates. Oh, this is gonna get crazy. 18 people out there watching here tonight. We got 12 likes, still shooting for 15 likes here as Gary comes up on some lap cars here. Thank you everybody for tuning in. This could be a finish here. Kyle Heath is falling way back. Rusty gets around, it looks like. Chris Paff gets around, and Joshua Sobel. Kyle back to 8th. I just don't know if there is enough laps left for that 77 to catch Isaiah or Gary. As Gary comes upon the 33 of Mark Koshik, they are going to come around him. Gary and Isaiah. Mark Whitley will be the next driver to come up on Mark. Man, oh man, what a crazy race. 6 to go this time by. Joshua Sobel under fire now from Kyle Heath. We'll have to watch it. Man, I can't, fuel. Oh man, I don't know. Isaiah's been out here 60 laps. I know we had some cautions there, but gee. It'll be 5 to go. Of course, if we get a caution now, it will set up a green-white checkered attempt. They do get 3 of them. If it comes down to it, Gary, though, man, he is not... Gary... trying to win it here tonight for the Harpoon 100. It'll be 4 to go this time. Not only trying to win it for that, but trying to get Mark Whitley off his 3-race streak here, and I just don't think there is enough laps here for Mark to get up there. I could be wrong. Check back here with Brad Delph and the 98 of Michael Yallrow. They were going at it. There is the 75 of Sobel with 4 to go. It'll be 3 to go this time by 3 laps remain here tonight. It's wild. It's crazy. It's the new Texas. Sobel cutting some grass on the front stretch. I can't really rewind it here, folks. Do a replay. It looks like he is just going to take it behind the wall. Maybe an Alt F4 on that one. Doesn't want to bring out the caution. Understandable. We've got 2 to go here, folks. 2 to go. And I think Gary is probably going to pull this off. And started 7th. He won right now. He's led 23 laps. It'll be 24 here this time by. And of course, no caution. We'll end it under regulation. White flag in the air. 1 to go here tonight in Texas. Somebody's into the wall there. Doesn't matter. However, Gary Slapinski into 3, the middle of 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4 here, folks. Gary Slapinski is going to win it here tonight in Texas. Isaiah Sutherland in 2nd. Mark Whitley coming back for a P3 podium finish. Dave Bush, P4. Bonehead wasn't a bonehead here tonight. Awesome job there, Dave. P4. Chris Paff, a P5 here. So top 5 for Chris Paff. However, Gary Slapinski, our winner here tonight. Hang tight, folks. We're at the top 3 up here for the MaxspeedTV post-race show. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be very, very interesting. Alrighty, folks, we have caught up with our top 3 here tonight. Man, this guy right here, Mark Whitley, I talked about him all night long here. Man, a great first half of race here tonight. Second half of the race, man, didn't look like it was, too friendly to you, man. But, man, talk about the overall race. And then, what happened after the stage, man?
Yeah, first half went about as good as you could have hoped. Got the pole, pretty much led all the laps until this first, halfway stage or whatever. Second one, I kind of slid through my box at the caution flag and lost the spot. Then I powered back around the outside on the restart, and I thought it was going to be pretty good, and I went down in 3 and 4, and I don't know if it was the track had just changed since the first time we had fresh tires or what, but it just pushed real bad, and I let off, but I flapped the wall a little bit. Not terrible, but I did. It hurt it, and I didn't think it was going to be too bad, but then a couple laps later, I went down in 3 and 4, and it about swapped ends on me.
Oh.
So I don't know. I was hanging on for dear life, so I was kind of glad for some of those quick cautions because I was able to get in there. It was about 25, 30 seconds of damage. I mean, it was a decent amount. I got it fixed. It still won't back normal. I mean, it was still, especially getting in the corner in 3, it was stupid loose. I mean,
Yeah.
I had to run a weird line to make sure it wouldn't step out on me. I think Dave was behind me a couple of times when I tried to do a drift expo, and I think I might owe him a couple pairs of pants. But I don't know, just never got a chance. I still had that faster pair. I had 2 sets of tires in the pits. I mean, I still had all this stuff ready to go, and it just went green to the end. I didn't get a chance to get that fresh reset, but it was a pretty good battle to get up to third. I know there's a couple times there was about a lap car about spun in front of me and somebody else. We were going by side. We got into each other, and we all 3 kind of did a good job, not direct, but that kind of threw away any chance I had for the win because I was still kind of hanging with Isaiah and Gary. I don't know if I could have quite been able to get around them there. I think they were just better off on the sets of tires we had, and then my car was still got that damage, so it was I couldn't drive it as hard as I wanted to. But all in all, I mean, after kind of making that mistake, the car just kind of got tight and it damaged it after that. Be able to come back and get third, that's a pretty good night. Not what we wanted, but it's a pretty good finish for where we were after that one incident.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So now I would imagine with a P3 finish and an awesome finish at that, with the damage that you had, and like you said, you had really no chance of getting it fixed or use a reset. So, I do think you're probably going to hold on to the points standings here. I mean, you were only up 18 on Michael Yarrow, but you are the leader. Gary Slapinski, he's not even in the top 20. So, I think you're going to hold on to that, but man, we got a lot of racing to go. Texas is rough. It's not an easy track. It's a fast track, but it's not an easy track. The next one is not going to be any easier. I don't know if it's going to be the high line, the low line, but it's Kansas. How do you feel about Kansas?
Kansas, with this new package, I think is going to be really interesting. If I had to guess, I'd say probably the outside's going to wind up being the preferred lane. Probably qualifying hot laps probably on the bottom, but by the time you get any wear on the tires, everybody's gonna be kind of rim riding, maybe in the middle, just trying to find any grip they can. So many interesting race. I said I haven't really. All these tracks are going to the first time I've run this car with the new package, the updated package I got on it. So we'll see. Wasn't able to make it 4 in a row, but maybe we can start a new streak next week.
Oh, well, I mean, hey, you never know. Start it again, and maybe you'll win like 9 in a row or something. I don't know. You know, nine in a row. They would be probably asking questions. You know.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be too popular if we managed to do that.
Well, man, awesome job. You bounce back. P3 podium finish, man. It's Texas. We go to Kansas, so we go a little bit further north, but not too far. Basically, Texas and Kansas is my home tracks. I live in Arkansas. We don't have a NASCAR track here, so you know, my 2 home tracks. I guess I would say that. Man, yeah, you guys, you putting on a show as usual, man. Any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate P3 here?
Oh yeah, quick shout out Harpoon Designs, putting together this great paint scheme. I know he done a real life recreation with that Kurt Busch when they had last week at Phoenix. So I was like, yeah, I like those colors. Let's slap those colors on this car. So he's able to do that for me real quick. He does awesome work. If you want to check him out, harpoondesign.com. He also got a bunch of them he's already made, real life recreations and other type fantasy stuff on Trade and Paint if you want to look at what he's got. Then my other sponsor, Shop Angry Duck. They're your one-stop shop for all your custom racewear, hats, t-shirts, hoodies, you know, pretty much anything you can imagine. They can make something custom for you, and it's all top quality. Quality's always great with those guys. ShopAngryDuck.com. And then shout out to my family. They're always tuning in, always watching my broadcasted races. You know, they're always behind me. Even, you know, no matter if I win a race, win 3 in a row, if I, you know, finish 20th, and they're always sitting there rooting for me. So I appreciate it. And then shout out to you putting this broadcast on. It should be fun to go back and watch. And then all the fans out there watching, it's kind of why we broadcast it. I always want to put on a show.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, without the fans, of course, without the league, without the sponsors, you know, we wouldn't be able to do this even as a broadcast. So, you know, big shout out to all the sponsors, you know, you as a driver and all the drivers out there. And, of course, the fans. But, you know, one thing I'm going to have to say is, Mark, if your family's watching, why don't they talk?
Look, they're watching it on the TV, and the whole thing of comments that I'm slowly trying to get them to do some, but
okay.
A little technology can be a little bit of a hindrance sometimes.
Well, at least say hi, rooting for Mark, or you know, no, I'm just you know, I got to give him a hard time, you know, that's just me. So, but yeah, they don't say nothing. So, you know, anyway, Mark, awesome job, P3 here tonight, man. We'll see what happens next week. Kansas, man, go celebrate P3 here tonight. We'll see you next week.
All right. See you later.
Yep. See you, bud. All right. Well, that is P3 here tonight. Let's get down here to our second place finisher here tonight. His name, of course, is Isaiah Sutherland. That #1 machine. He led some laps here tonight, but he was 1 spot short, man. Isaiah, awesome race, man. Battling it out there. But we didn't talk about it. First half of the race before the stage. Had some cautions, even in the second half. Man, we got to hear from you, bud.
Yeah, man. A little bit of a bummer, but I'll take second. You know, I'd like a win, of course. Everyone would, but definitely had the car to today. In practice, again, I was iffy on it. I joined in late to practice because I was watching the NASCAR race, and it took me a minute to get it figured out. And so I was hoping for a top 10. I successfully did that, but hoping for a top 10. And as soon as the green flag dropped, I felt like I had something. Just, I don't know, just felt different. So noticed through the race, 1 and 2 on fresh tires, coming out of 2, it would push so bad. But the longer you ran, the tires would go away. A lot of people complained about it, and you know, some people were quick on it, some people aren't. I tend to like loose cars. I just feel like I have a little bit of throttle control it better, and go a little bit quicker. So as soon as the tires would go, I'd get quicker. Me and Mark Whitley and Gary, a couple other guys at the beginning, Brad Delph, Dave Bush, whatnot, we all had a great battle. But I just felt felt quick. So, you know, I just held my own throughout the race. Cautions came out. I find myself second or in the lead and just hold on to it there. Uh, on the closing laps on that final restart, tires were still fresh. So Gary got on me there. Good battle. And just overcooked turn one. Got a little too high. He got underneath me.
Oof.
Started running them down as quick as I could. And as soon as the tires went, I ran him down, got close to his bumper, and in turns 3 and 4, just out of nowhere, slipped up on me. And first time it had done that. First time it had done that the entire night. So lost some time there, tried to run him down, but we brought it home second. Couldn't complain.
Oh yeah, definitely. So I'm going to go ahead and bring him up because he was kind of the talk of the night, Mark Whitley. That first half of the race with Mark, and you was up there too. That dude was just on rails, man. What was it like out there battling, Mark? And then he got that lead. It was a little over 3 seconds. What was it like up there trying to figure out a way to not only get around him, but figure out what he was doing?
Yeah, so I mean, I started, I think 10th, moved up to 3rd, and I had noticed after all the battling and getting loose with people, Mark Whitley just ran away. I mean, it's when you're side by side and the guy's in the lead, you're sitting there battling for 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th.
Yeah.
It's easy to pull away,
Oh
but he
yeah,
is
definitely,
quick.
definitely.
We enjoy having that kind of competition. I think there always needs to be somebody out there setting the bar because what does it do? It makes you get better. And anyways, that caution came out, brought them back to us, thankfully, and we had that restart. We didn't take tires, and I noticed that me, Gary, and him could stay right on top of each other. He wasn't really pulling away from us. So everyone's got a different driving style, of course, but I just felt like if I wasn't quicker, I was even with Mark and Gary on old tires.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I like when people set that bar. It makes you do better and try to improve. So, but yeah, it was interesting trying to figure out what he did. I just sat there and noticed he would slip up a couple of times on the exit of on the exit of 4. He would check up a lot, maybe getting tied or a little loose or whatnot. So I tried to take that into account, and it helped me and Gary stay with him. So yeah.
It was a battle for sure. Well, Texas is done, man. We go a little bit further north, not too far. We go to Kansas next week. I don't know if it's going to be the high line or the low line. I mean, Kansas, it could produce either or, but we know Kansas for usually the high line. What do you think about Kansas? I mean, 134 laps there again. So, what's it going to take?
Well, first, I think it's going to take, anybody will say this, but I think it's going to take a good qualifying lap. I think track position at Kansas is very important. It can get spread out, and you don't want those people getting too far ahead of you. I think, again, it's another track that would probably play in my favor because, again, as you notice, you start off the race with fresh tires. That bottom and middle is blazing, but once some tires start to go, you're going to have to ride that wall or at least get close to it and try to get some speed off of it. So I think it plays in my favor. And I think, though, that the most important thing is track position, especially at that track, and trying to stay within the top 10 so those people don't get too far away from you.
All right. Well, Kansas is going to be, I think it's going to be interesting. We'll just, of course, have to wait and see what the lobby produces, because it's, a practice lobby is totally different from, the actual race lobby. So we'll kind of see exactly how it goes. But man, awesome job, P2 here tonight. I know just one more position, man. It's a heartbreaker, but hey, P2, not too bad. Isaiah, awesome job out here tonight, man. Final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate P2 and get ready for Kansas?
Sure. Yeah. Enjoyed the race. Had a wonderful time with these guys as always. You do a great job broadcasting the races. Also, always enjoy watching them at the end of the night.
Oh, so you're going to go back and watch the race before you go to bed. Okay, I see how it is.
I do it to enjoy it, but I also do it for practice. I think I can learn from it and, see my mistakes. So I'd also like to shout out my parents. They like to watch races every now and then and tune in. And also like the huge shout out from my team and my teammates, Bad Fast Racing, BFR. I'm going to shout them out real quick. We got Brandon Hartwell, Jason Adams, Josh Jones, Kyle Heath, Larry Blair, and Robbie Darnell. These guys, we all help each other every week. And as soon as I joined that team, it seems like we've all improved and we've all made each other do better, and we support each other. So a huge shout out to them. And I'd also like to thank, lastly, my sponsors. I got two main sponsors here, one main, one prime, secondary. Me Marie Designs, that is Kyle Heath's mother-in-law's business. He's let me use the sponsors they have. So I got to thank them, and also got to thank Youthful Nectar. I believe that's his wife's business. Either way, it's both of their businesses, and they sponsor the car, so I got to shout them out. You can look them up on Google or Facebook, and you should be able to find their accounts there and look at their business profiles.
It looks like I'm seeing Youthful Nectar on the car here, so that's what I have. So, well, all right. Well, awesome job, man. P2 here tonight. Get ready for Kansas because, I think Kansas is going to produce another great race. It is Kansas. It is a little bit more trickier than Texas, but it's an awesome race. It's an awesome track. And I think you guys are going to produce another awesome race. So, Isaiah, go celebrate P2 here tonight. And, man, we'll see you next week.
Sure thing. Thank you, Josh. We'll send it next week.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, that's going to bring us down here to our winner here tonight. He slapped himself. He brought him up to the winner's circle. Gary Slapinski, the Cone Police. 78 machine. Gary, man, awesome job out here. Somehow, some way, you pulled this off. Man, let's talk about it because, man, the first half was all Mark Whitley. Well, we know that.
Oh, yeah.
So, let's go with the first half of the race here before we get to the stage. I mean, it was Mark. What was going on down there?
Actually, I was kind of struggling 3 and 4. I kind of had to figure it out. He had definitely figured it out early, and he was so quick. I could not catch him. It just took me forever to get a rhythm, and I finally got it.
You finally got it.
I finally found it, and I actually picked up, and I was kind of surprised I picked up that much. So it was really awesome.
Well, let's talk about that first half here real quick because we had some cautions.
We had quite a few, yes.
And of course was going for the stage there too. So talk about it. A lot of self spins out there. Was it really that loose? I mean, I've been hearing it was an ice skating rink out there.
Yeah, especially in the center of 3 and 4. If you drive it in there real hard, it will just hit the ground and the back end will come right around. And I kind of figured that early. You don't want to be doing that for sure. That was definitely, that's where it probably was most of the wrecks is right there. It was just people just losing it right there. It's so loose right there.
Yeah.
And right up the exit of 4 too.
Yeah.
It would snap right on you.
Yeah. It was man, it was an ice skating rink. We'll just put it to you that way.
Absolutely.
It was crazy out there. Well, Mark, dominated the first half of the race and then the second half, and second half wasn't too friendly to Mark. He did come back with a P3 here, but, man, it's all about you, Gary. I mean, you found a way to get up front. You found a way to get around Isaiah. Man, talk about the finish there. Your pass on Isaiah, the battle with Mark, the battle with Dave, battle with Chris. I mean, there was battles even for you to get up front. So we got to hear from you, man. Talk about it.
Yeah, I think I had a speeding penalty and I had to go to the back, and that wasn't fun.
Bonehead Junior.
It was fun, actually. I went free wide. I went on the outside. I worked my way all the way up there trying to, cautions came out. Then I got another couple of spots. Another caution came out. I got another couple of spots. And before you know it, I was right up there at the front. And it wasn't easy, but kind of battled my way and once I get out in front, I just had all the downforce I needed and just kind of pulled away to the win.
Well, yeah, and let's talk about that. Clean air. You had that going for you. You had those, drivers back there, second, third, fourth, fifth. They're all battling it out for, a podium finish or the best finish they can. And that actually kind of helped you because you could pull away while they were battling it out. So, talk about that. They're battling it back there, and you're like, okay, well, I'm up here by myself. I'm just going to hammer it down.
I did. I was kind of watching, pacing what they were doing. As soon as I started to see them kind of move in, I drove a little harder. And I got almost in trouble with, I don't know if you saw, but a lap down car. I almost ran him over.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Literally almost ran him over.
Yeah, we seen it.
And I almost got passed right there, too. And I literally just had to pull it back down and gather it back up and start hitting some quick laps again. I think he might have had the wall or something too, so he might have gotten a little trouble. But I got kind of lucky right there.
Well, yeah, and tonight it looked like luck was the biggest thing for everybody, man. It was wicked loose out there, but you're going to end Mark's streak here. You're going to come away with the win, of course, pending any admin stuff. But I do believe you are going to have it. Texas is done. The Harpoon 100. Congratulations on that. The second race of that. So I believe you got some bucks coming to you. So awesome job on that one. But we got racing still yet to do. We got Kansas next week. And Kansas, Kansas is not an easy track. It could be the high line or the low line. So talk about it.
It might be get all you can get in the beginning. Low line. It might for sure. But I think you're gonna end up in the high line no matter what.
Okay, so once tires fall off and
I think you can end up in the high line. That's where the momentum is at too. I always end up with a truck, but no matter where I am, I'm always up on top there.
Okay,
I always seem to pull out a win being on top.
Okay, so let's talk about it. You end up on the high line. There's that wall, man, that all dreadful wall. How do you keep off that wall? Because if it grabs you, it's over.
Yes, there's a fine line. You just got to play it with throttle. If you drive it in there too hard, she starts sliding all four tires towards that wall. Once it does, she's going to grab you. And there's that fine line where how fast, as the tires break down, you just got to know when to let off a brake because she'll grab you in a heartbeat.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So, Gary Slapinski grabbing the win here tonight at Texas Motor Speedway for round number 5 in total, but the Harpoon 100, the second race. Awesome job, Gary, man. Of course, any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate your victory here tonight?
Still there?
Yeah. Gary.
Hello.
Hello.
Lost you, buddy.
Well,
if he's, I don't know, but I don't know if you heard me. If you can hear me, thanks for everything. I don't know. I can't hear you, so I'm sorry about that.
All right. Well, I can hear you, so not sure exactly what's going on, but Gary Slapinski grabbing the win here tonight. So awesome job, Gary. I don't know what's going on. All right, we'll go ahead and pull him up there here, folks. Not going to get final thought, shout-outs, thanks on Gary because he can't hear me. All right. Well, let's get down here to the unofficial results, pending any admin stuff they have to do here tonight. Gary Slapinski grabbing the win here tonight. Awesome job by Gary. Man, had to do what he had to do. He'll grab the win. Isaiah, awesome finish. P2 there for Isaiah Sutherland. P3 making his way back up for a podium. Mark Whitley, awesome job, Mark. Dave Bush, Bonehead. Well, that's Mr. Bonehead there with Dave Bush. He'll grab a P4 here. P5, Chris Paff. P6, Brad Delph. P7, Kyle Heath. P8, David Cassidy. P9, Rusty Modesti. P10, Michael Yarrow. P11, John Held. P12, Larry Blair. P13th, Ryan Messer. P14th, Kevin Roy. P15th, Jeff Gilmore. 16th, Benjamin Butler. 17th, Keith Hurlbutt. 18th, Paul Buzz Cohen. 19th, Mark Koshik. And 20th, Brandon Hartwell. 21st, Robert Chaswick. 22nd, Mike Chamberlain. 23rd, Joshua Sobel. 24th, Mike Rhino. 25th, John Henderson. 26th, Byron Bartlett. 27th, Jason Adams. 28th, Brandon Sheets. Did not start. However, congratulations goes to Gary Slapinski here tonight. Wow, what a win for Gary. Mark Whitley, of course, going for 4 wins in a row, and he did not get it because Gary knocked him off. However, that is going to do it here for MaxspeedTV and, of course, the Charlottesville Dental Care Sim Racing Unleashed Cup Series. A big shout out again to Charlottesville Dental Care, and a big shout out to the Harpoon Designs out there in the chat. Until Kansas next week, folks, stay safe. Thank you all for the support, and have a good night.